I got 10 small white onions. I stole them from a pack of leprechauns. The little assholes kept trying to steal my toilet paper, so I stole their onions. Hopefully they'll starve to death. But I gotta use them up, so I'm gonna make some soup. I'm going to start by chopping each one of the onions at an angle and getting straighter towards the center of the radius, until all of them have been chopped to about 1/4 of an inch. Then I'm going to take a stick of butter. Choo choo, it's a butter boat. And I'm going to use that butter to permeate my apartment with the sweet smell of onions for about 3 to 4 hours. I'll also add some salt and stir every few minutes until it looks like this, sweet, dark, and delicious. Then I'll take some olive oil and garlic and I'll cook the garlic until it starts to brown. Once the garlic is cooked, I'll add back in my onions to heat back up, and then I'll add about a tablespoon of flour and cook the onions and flour on a medium heat, stirring for about 5 minutes until I deglaze with 1/4 cup of white wine. Once the alcohol was cooked out of the wine, I added 1 quart of chicken stock and my aromatics into a sieve, which was just a small amount of rosemary, a bunch of thyme, and some white peppercorns. Cooking on a medium low for about 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. As the soup cooks, I prep my cheeses, which are a Comte and a Delice de Bourgogne. I might use the sodium citrate blend or just use the Comte in the future. I grated the Comte and I mixed the Delice de Bourgogne at about a 2-to-1 ratio. And I cut a couple pieces of baguette and toast them off with olive oil, salt, and pepper to fit my ramekin. I then filled said rami with my soup, leaving a 1/2 inch of leeway for my bread, that I then covered with my cheese mixture and torched until bubbly. The soup got a garnish of chives and black pepper. Put it in your mouth, scrumdiddlyumptious.